Hello, everybody, and welcome to a jam-packed Nashua High School North Gymnasium. John Collins with Tom King. We're moments away from tip-off for the boys of Nashua South visiting the boys of Nashua North. There's a lot of excitement in this gym, Tom.
Well, John, you know, this is the first year, I think, in the last few that this has been fairly evenly matched. South comes in 8-5, North 10-3. So this is, you know, this is going to be a very entertaining game. DJ Frechette for Nashua South. Yeah. And with North, you point to Ronnie Silva in terms of tempo and distribution, but who scores? You know, they've got a lot of players. Nathan Hale, McCarthy, they've got a lot of players that can put the ball on the floor and score for them.
Linton.
You worry about more kids.
Yeah, you do.
Than you do with South. So, but because Frechette will, obviously, he loves this atmosphere. That's going to be big. But this is a big game. You know, Steve Lane back. This is his third game back after his illness that kept him out since New Year's. So, I mean, I think the atmosphere here is exactly what you want to have.
Coming into the game, North has a record of 10-3. South is 8-5. Not far apart in the standings.
Not far apart, as I said, but you know what? They missed their opportunity in the Christmas tournament.
Yeah.
They get their opportunity here, and they've been waiting for a while for this game. Don't forget, it was postponed. They've waited a couple of weeks, so they're back here. They're out here now. This should be a real treat.
And it's going to be loud, it's going to be exciting, and it's going to be coming up in just seconds here on Nashua ETV. The tip-off, South versus North boys basketball, right after this.
I'm one unlucky guy. The chance of being involved in a robbery is 1 in 757. The chances of being struck by lightning, 1 in 750,000.
Please fasten your seatbelts for unexpected turbulence.
The chances of being a victim in an airline crash, 1 in 29 million. Hey, could I get some peanuts? The chances of being involved in a car crash are far greater than lightning strikes and plane crashes. And if you are texting while driving, your risk of crash increases 23 times. Now, I may be an unlucky guy, but I don't have to be part of that statistic, and neither do you. Drive responsibly.
Welcome to Nashua High School North, jam-packed gymnasium, probably above capacity, who are singing along with Al St. Louis's national anthem. As many national anthems as Al St. Louis has done, I doubt he had as much crowd participation ever before as he just had with that rendition of the national anthem. The student bodies are here. They are loud and proud. You got South over there behind Nate Mazarol and his South basketball team. North is on this side, on the camera side. And the I do believe that we will win chant goes up for South. If they do win, it will be somewhat of an upset. Coming into the game with a record of 8-5, South has a 2-game win streak going on. They defeated Alvern 2 nights ago on February 16th, 64-59. 4-game winning streak though for North, including a game that we just did at Bishop Girton. They beat them on Tuesday 77-60, and that was a noisy gym, but you know what? This one's twice as noisy this evening. So we're looking forward to a barn burner. Schuyler Boykin swings it around. Sam McCarthy. Silva back to McCarthy off the glass and in. The Titans start with an exclamation point. It's 7:40 to go here in the game, the first quarter. turnaround underneath, and it's in. Max Osgood off the glass and in. Hale trying to answer back. It's a 2-2 game now. Boykin's got it out top. 8-minute quarters in New Hampshire high school boys and girls basketball. We've played just about a minute. Silva launches and he misses just to the right. Rebound by Xavier Williams. Going to work, DJ Frechette with a stop and go. Boykin's all over him. Williams swings it around near corner. Underneath, double team, gets it up and in. What a play, Ryan Penkela. A difficult shot, hotly contested. It's a 4-2 lead for the visitors of South. Hale up to Silva. Ronnie Silva's got those Rajon Rondo-esque skills. He stops, he pops, he missed it. Alonzo Linton off the glass and makes it. You sit right there, yeah.
I'll give you a free back mark.
Thanks, man. DJ Frechette going to work. Puts it up and off the glass. Williams follows the block by Nate Hale. And off the glass and in. Yeoman work underneath by Max Osgood. The tight end in Nashua South basketball. Skylar Boykin has it. Cross court to Linton. Linton looks up top to Silva. Bounce pass Silva to Hale. Up and in. No. 6-4, a frenzied pace here as South and North equally represented. It's supposed to be a home game and an away game, but it feels like a home game for both. It's a civil war right now. Stop and go. That's Kevin Janeo with a terrific drive. Kevin Janeo, number 11, teaming up with Xavier Williams and Max Osgood and DJ Frechette and Penkela. A great start for the visitors from South as they come out and take an 8-4 lead here early, very early, 90 seconds into the game. And so far it's lived up to its billing as we have a timeout down on the floor. Head coach for South as we look in is Nate Nazarol with assistants Ray DeRusha, John Bourgeois, and Greg Montine, the managers Harper Niven. On North's side of the court, they got Steve Lane as the head coach, Mike Henderson as the assistant, Clyde Boykin, and Nate Christopher. So a quick timeout. Action about to resume with an 8-4 lead. South is ahead. And McCarthy inbounds it. Ronnie Silva, the magical ball handler that he is, brings it up the court. Skylar Boykin dribbles to his right. Linton's being marked closely by DJ Frechette. Linton and Frechette going at it. Head stripped away. Up ahead, DJ Frechette slams it home. The two-handed jam, a 10-4 lead. South first to double digits, and the South student body going crazy right now here in the first quarter. We're only 3 minutes into this one. A runner by Hale doesn't fall. What work by McCarthy underneath. Partially blocked out of bounds off of South. And Kayla just couldn't hang on to it. Out of bounds, it's going to be Titan basketball. North desperately trying to get on the scoring track here early. Silva back to a wide open Nate Hale. Can't get it to fall. Following his own rebound. Kind of went around the back of Penkela. And that's going to be a foul against Nate Hale. Kind of like a defensive back going around the receiver by grabbing too much of his jersey as he went around the maypole there. 10-4. South has a chance to add to their lead. Janeo to Frechette, back to Janeo near side. Xavier Williams inside Penkela. The turnaround blocked by Hale. Linton has his pocket picked though, and great hustle play by Max Osgood. Now it's DJ Frechette's going to launch a three. Loaded it too much, and he gets the air ball chant from the North student body to our right. Silva with the catch and shoot in rhythm. Ronnie Silva for three. Big basket. 10-7 now. South still on top, but now North getting a bit of the momentum bug. Janeo putting on a dribbling display, runs out of room and travels. Silva is excited. Tight defense produces a turnover. 4:02 to go, first quarter. Hugely exciting start to this game. It is late in the basketball season. South coming in with a record at 8-5. They would love to come out of here 9-5 and make North 10-4. North with a 10-3 record right now. 4 games in the season remaining for both of these teams after this one. Ronnie Silva being guarded closely by Kevin Janeo. Silva kicks it up top to Jordan Buckmeyer. Buckmeyer fakes left, goes right, shoots, hits! Jordan Buckmeyer with a nice stop and pop. Just over 3 minutes to go. DJ Frechette with it. 10-9 game. Frechette stops, pops for 3, misses to the left. Silva had a hand on it. Ended up the North players took it away from each other, and now we got a foul called. A thrilling pace here at Nashua High North. 10-9. The game is every bit as close as the score sounds. South leading with the ball. 10-9, they're up. 3:18 to go, first quarter. Janeo takes the inbound pass. Deafening crowd here on hand at Nashua High North. Frechette with it in front of the North bench, as you could see Steve Lane directing traffic away from the ball. Stolen by Silva. Ronnie Silva with a heads-up defense. Thought about the shot, puts it up and in. Took some contact, they let him play. Ronnie Silva with a brilliant steal and drive, and the basket for Penkela on the feed from Janeo. Both ends of the court, thrilling up and down action. South still has the 1-point lead. An NBA three from Nate Hale. It's a hailstorm from near midcourt, and it's a first lead for North, 14-12 with that three-pointer. Hale, what anticipation by Linton. A lazy pass, he intercepts it and puts it in. Alonzo Linton turns it into a layup drill. Another heads-up steal by a player from North, first by Silva, then by Linton, leads to easy buckets. Xavier Williams inside, Penkela with the fadeaway. Rebound, Silva. If it was a rebound, might have been an air ball. No look pass, trying to save it is Buckmeyer. Acrobatic save, but it ends up South ball, and just heaving it into the stands was Frechette. They already came into this game with a huge amount of adrenaline, the crowd just adding to it, and DJ Frechette got a little bit too hot-wired right there, and he just, and you can see Nate Mazerols trying to calm him down on the South bench as we look at the inbounds pass. Up court, it's Linton handing it off to Silva. 16-12, North with the ball and the lead by 4 as Silva will shoot the 3 in rhythm. Ronnie Silva, you cannot leave him alone. And South's Nate Mazerols is going to call a timeout and tell his team exactly that. 7-point lead for North, up 19-12. Ronnie Silva asserting himself as he got wide open, and he made it look very easy from three-point territory. Very few fouls in the game so far. The officials have been letting them play. 2 fouls against North, no fouls at all against South. They might want to start tightening up the defense and taking some chances, because you let some of these shooters get open, namely Silva, and they'll kill you with the long-range shot. Quick timeout, back to the court come the Panthers. Colin Morrow checking into the game for South. He is a defensive-minded player, so that's a indication that Nate Mazerol wants to see a tightening of defense. Also into the game, newly for South. I believe that's Ron Martin, number 35. There's a twister in the lane. Max Osgood makes the bucket. We have a number 35. Biggest fear always, they put a player on the court whose uniform number you just don't have on the roster. That would be number 35. We don't know who that is. There's a foul on the way to the hoop before the shot, it appeared. South clearly tightening up their defense a bit. It's a 19-14 game as the Panthers have tightened it up to 5 points. They led early, 10-4 at one point. And then North went on a run. Highlighted as Alonzo Linton hits the first of 2 free throws, gives his team a 6-point lead at 20-14. Don't be sleeping at the switch on the scoreboard now on me. I know it was 19-14, so it should be 20-14 after that free throw. They haven't put it up yet. There it is. And short on the shot, Janeo up court Williams, and it's a touchdown pass to Xavier Williams from Kevin Janeo for 2. 20-16, a 4-point difference. Vocal South fans saying make them work to the South defense. Boykin's got it. Linton's going to slow it down in front of us facing DJ Frechette. Boykin had it if he wanted to take it. Goes to his right, finds Silva in the corner, in and out. Good looking shot, doesn't go. Williams one-on-one against Linton off the glass, no good. Boykin with it. South had a chance to cut it to a one basket game. They have another chance now as North throws it away on the fast break. Frechette trying to clear out some space. Williams has got it up top. Now Janeo slowing it down a little bit. South trailing by 4 with 15 seconds to go first quarter. South may be playing for the last shot in the first quarter. Frechette with it. 10 seconds left. Gets fouled. No shot before the shot, so a non-shooting foul against Skylar Boykin. And Frechette will inbound it, or somebody from South will inbound it right in front of us. 9.2 seconds left to go first quarter. Williams will inbound it. He's got Rohan Patel out there setting a pick. He's going to shoot it underneath the alley-oop. No good. Frechette, 5 seconds. They still have time. A scoop shot, the foul, and to the line will go Kevin Janeo. 20-16. South trails by 4, but they're getting free throws now. It's going to be 2 shots for Janeo. Neither team even close to the penalty. 3 fouls as a team against North. Only 1 foul as a team against South. Nate Hale getting set to check back into the game for the Titans with only 3 seconds left. The idea being that Hale might take a last-second three-pointer, and then Colin Morrow set to check back into the game as a defensive measure for South. And Janeo patiently waiting for his free throws here as we have a discussion at the scorer's table. Not sure what that is about. Frechette doesn't like something, and the officials are going to talk things over here. So it's an official powwow, and the fans are so hyped up. This is just a letdown to see any kind of a break in the action. People just want to see this thing progress. Coming into the game, South on a 2-game win streak. They defeated Alvern 64-59 2 nights ago. Their next game will be tomorrow night at Central. They got to play in Manchester. One of 4 games remaining on the schedule after this. North is on a 4-game winning streak. We saw them defeat Bishop Girton on Tuesday, 77-60. Their next game is tomorrow night at Concord. So a lot of basketball in 24 hours for both of these 2 teams here on February 18 as the season winds down. Only 1 school day remains before New Hampshire's school vacation week, so a lot of these students looking forward to a 9-day break after school tomorrow. It'll be a lot of fun in store for some of these kids. They're probably going someplace, maybe traveling to Florida, but these basketball players are committed to stay here and play games during the school break. Janeo taking a technical foul. I don't know what that was about, but free throws for Janeo. Not only is he going to shoot his own free throws, but he's shooting 2 technicals. 20-17.
A long discussion. Don't know what that was all about at all. It was
At
Ricky
least the technical
Deschard.
fouls.
Ricky Deschard is the one who decided now whether they called it a flagrant.
Okay.
That's the only thing I can count, but it wasn't. It was a hard foul, but it wasn't a debilitating foul.
It must have been a flagrant because apparently those were not technical fouls.
But did it take that long to figure that all out?
They're both doing it. Technicals against both teams. I'm not sure what that was all about.
I don't know.
So it was a 4-point lead for North. 2 free throws made by Silva. He's got a chance, by Janeo. Now Hale has a chance to get a 4-point lead back again.
Janeo and Silva going at it, back and forth.
You've gone to a ton of these games. 3 seconds left to go. How's this one rank decibel-wise for you as far as the intensity level?
I haven't been to a regular season one in a while. We've done a Christmas tournament one, but pretty loud. But, you know, it'll get louder in the fourth quarter if it's close, John.
Oh, yeah. But
right now, it's a 4-point game.
Tremendous crowd participation here. 22-18. North has the lead and the ball.
What those are all about that took all that time, I have no idea.
3 seconds to go. Linton's inbound pass is stolen away by Frechette. He's going to run out of time, but he prevents North from getting a shot away. As we go to the second quarter, 22-18, North leads it.
Game of runs, 10-4 South. Then all of a sudden it was 19-10 North.
Yeah, and the key basket
19-12
that put North ahead for the first time was a Nate Hale NBA 3 from downtown to give them a 14-12 lead, and they have led since. So North clearly like a heavyweight fighter that is favored in a boxing match. They came out and took some early blows, and that really got the South crowd into it, but North's possibly superior talent asserting itself in the latter half of the first quarter.
Well, a 15-2 run will be, you know, a lot that you could take advantage of, and that's what they did in this situation.
Unofficially, I got Ronnie Silva 2 for 4 from three-point territory. A couple of big ones, though. Part of that run that you talked about when they went from 10-4 down to up 19-10. So, you know, Silva had a big three-pointer in the middle of all that, and he had a couple that just rattled in and out. So Nate Maswell called timeout on one of those, Tom, because Silva was wide open when he took it. And you can't have that.
Can't have that. Nate knew that was the point where he needed to do something. But these games don't sort themselves out until usually early in the fourth quarter.
The boys' season ends on March 4th, and South will be playing on that date against Dover at home. The girls' seasons all end in February vacation week, or March 1st, so perhaps their playoffs will be earlier too. Xavier Williams with the ball in the corner, bounce pass. Osgood twisting around in the paint. Long shot is no good, and rebound. That shot was taken by, let's see, South's number 14. Blocked underneath. DJ Frechette with 2 nice blocks in a row on the defensive end at the end of the first quarter here at the beginning of the second quarter. Finds Penkela, trying to find a seam in the defense, gets it away, but really he wasn't all in on that shot. Boykin up ahead to Hale. Thought he was going to take a 3 there. He'll take a 2 and missed it. Great positioning by Xavier Williams to box out and get that rebound. DJ Frechette with it, being marked closely by Ronnie Silva. Changes direction, Frechette for 2, makes it.
They needed that. They needed that kind of a basket, just to calm everything down.
It's a 2-point game. Boykin with a great move. Reverse lay-in. Skylar Boykin.
Really put that little extra move at the end, and that got him the basket.
Because it would have been blocked otherwise.
No
Terrific
doubt. It would have been probably blocked all the way up here, John.
Yeah, by Frechette, I believe. Frechette for 3. Left it short. Rebound. Penkela was in the right spot at the right time. Frechette bounce pass finds Williams. Linton making it impossible for him to drive to the hoop. What do we have? A hand check. Or he stepped out of bounds.
Stepped out of bounds on the line, yep.
DJ Frechette out of bounds on the far side.
Williams had the ball with a chance to drive, and that's what he needed to do there.
Boykin needs to tie his shoe. That's the break in the action as we await the inbounds pass from Sam McCarthy. Number 14 for South is Tyler Bernard, who took that shot earlier. He has checked out of the game. Long shot for Linton. Alonzo makes it. And it is a 27-20. That was a three-pointer. A three-pointer for Linton. 6 minutes left in the first half and a 7-point advantage, biggest of the game so far for North. Janeo thought about passing it inside. Linton pokes it away, gets the ball, keeps it in bounds. No, he didn't. Steps on the line, and it's going to be South basketball. Fortunately for the Panthers, Alonzo Linton just put the edge of his sneaker on the sideline, according to the official who was right there. Ryan Penkela will inbound it to Judeo. South finds themselves trailing by 7.
Game is quieted down a lot.
Penkela, Janeo up top, Frechette with the up fake for 3, left it short. And the foul against Max Osgood. Apparently he pulled at the jersey of Sam McCarthy and got called for the foul. 5.5 minutes left to go first half. Ronnie Silva walks it over the midcourt line. Janeo's right up in his face. Linton holding it. DJ Frechette against Alonzo Linton. Stops, pops, hits. Alonzo Linton.
Right, dictating his own tempo. You rarely see that.
That's Jamal Wilkes, smooth as silk territory.
That was a nice move.
Janeo steps back. Long on the three-point attempt. Williams with great hands on the rebound. Penkela working it underneath like the football player that he is, draws the foul.
Janeo tries the outside shot where his strength in this game has been penetrated.
Ryan Penkela to shoot free throws.
9-point lead for North.
And it still is as Penkela misses the first of 2. South will have Sean Holland, the sophomore, checking into the game.
Name we called during football.
Yeah. Ronnie Silva skies over everybody to grab that rebound.
Yeah, how did he do that?
Nate Hale has it. Fakes going to his right toward the baseline, gives it back to his point guard. Silva with Janeo just a step away. Linton. DJ Frechette guarding him. Sam McCarthy and Max Osgood is the matchup underneath. Linton off a pick. Tried to find a seam and he gets called for carrying the ball.
We saw that in the girls' game earlier, remember?
Yeah.
We saw that.
And the "you can't do that" chant from the South student body. 4:32 left first half.
Now they've been quiet, John, down 9.
Yeah.
Down ever since they were up 10-4 and that 15-2 run by the Titans.
And you remember that two-handed jam by DJ Frechette. That was the high point for South.
Right.
But North has asserted itself since then. Silva on Janeo, who's got the ball, to Max Osgood. You can see Steve Lane directing traffic underneath, the North coach. Frechette. Double teamed immediately, has to give it up to Penkela. Janeo now slowing it down. Underneath to Osgood, difficult pass, completes it, deflected pass, Williams, contested shot, air ball. What a great play by Janeo and by Williams. Drew the foul. How did that not go in?
A lot of intensity. That's how. They're putting a lot of extra mustard on these shots because of the rivalry.
Nothing is easy for South. Every shot contested, even the lay-ins.
All 4 teams have to go back in action tomorrow night. Can you imagine that?
Yeah, the girls and the boys.
Well, they were running out of time. And
we
you have an early February game, get snowed out. You take whatever opening you can get to play it.
We had a girls' game earlier tonight here. It was a Nashua TV doubleheader, first game of, and it turned into kind of it would turn into a blowout as North won easily over South, and there wasn't too much to cheer about at the end. All the fans saved up the energy for this one. And you can tell as just stepping out of bounds, Kevin Janeo snuck in there, got that loose ball, but he stepped out of bounds. So the Titans have it with just under 4 minutes to go, first half. Sam McCarthy will inbound
and a
it.
full court press by South.
Williams all over just into the game for North. Shane LeGras, number 22. Silva in the corner, Hale will shoot it. Missed it. Buckmeyer almost got it, but Frechette took it away. Bounce pass, Williams. Janeo thought about it, drives to the basket and can't get the bounce. Hale has it. Behind the back. Draws some oohs and ahs. Off the glass and in, Nate Hale. And the basket is good. Goes
Hale
to the line.
gets the oohs and ahs with the back, behind the back dribble. Somehow keeps his momentum going. Again, that's the intensity of the game. They love the open floor and the transition play. And North is up 31-20.
Timeout, South. If you're a senior and you're Nate Hale and you make a play like that, you earn the right to a fist pump, because this is what you live for as a high school basketball player. The intensity level off the charts. Standing room only crowd here at Nashua High North.
Definitely a lot of intensity, a lot of, and this is one of the reasons why, John. This is the situation that you run into with the way the gyms were built.
Yeah.
Look at the standing room behind the north basket. There's not as much standing room behind the other side because they've got that door for athletes only.
Yeah.
So it's...
Seen a lot of familiar faces here too.
Yeah, north-south event is always, for this at basketball and football, always a who's who.
Yeah.
Hockey somewhat.
Judge Joe LaPlante
And
over there.
And baseball as well.
Yep. So to the free throw line after quite a break in between his spectacular basket and the foul shot comes Nathan Hale. His team leading by 11 and now by a dozen. 32-20 with 3:26 remaining first half. South trying to start a run of their own here if they can, going into the halftime break. Kevin Janeo with it. Inside, Max Osgood playing some catch. Williams in rhythm. Can't get it to go. Rebound by LeGras as he batted it to Ronnie Silva. No look pass underneath. Buckmeyer, the twisting 360 doesn't go in. Again, spectacular athleticism
I
on
was just going to
display.
say, the athleticism is unbelievable. Told you, from the girls to the guys,
Yeah.
the tempo is just out night and day.
Janeo, up court he comes. We got some numbers for South, Tom, that are not on the roster. Number 40, sorry, I don't have that. And here's DJ Frechette. I also have number Frechette with the fall away for three. That would have been big if it went in. Silva got fouled from over the top by the defender.
How much can North push this pace? That's the question.
I've noticed that they elect not to go with a public address announcer on the shot makes. And Frechette just came from the side.
They really should have that.
Yeah.
I think it adds a lot to a game.
Yeah.
You know.
Of course, it's a home game technically for North, although South is here equally represented. And I don't know if that has a factor in why they don't have a PA announcer.
No, why
because
would that
usually
be a
PA
factor?
announcers, like they dress it up for the home team,
right,
you know, and that
it's-
could annoy
Well,
people.
North doesn't usually call baskets with their PA. All right, that I've seen. South has in the past.
Yeah, they have.
Right, so it depends. Just one school do it in a different way.
I see.
Has nothing to do with, South has a lot of people here or anything like that.
Alonzo Linton shoots baskets and free throws like he would teach
Oh,
in a
there's a blocking foul on Silva. He was leaning back.
Didn't quite get there in time, according to the officials.
Nope, Janelle took advantage of it. And he'll go to the line. That's the 7th team foul, so he'll go to the line now to shoot 1-on-1. 34-20 in favor of the Titans.
KG, Kevin Janeo to shoot free throws now, trying to cut into that 14-point deficit. And he's hearing it from the North fans as he shoots the first of a 1-and-1 and makes it. I was going to say Lonzo Linton shoots from the field goals and foul shots like you would teach in a textbook.
He's a graduate.
But Janeo, yeah, he's a graduate of Tom King School.
Yes.
Janeo, not bad either, though.
No.
Nice flick of the wrist there at the end. 34-22.
If you're South and you're down by 14, you've got to make free throws. You have no choice.
Linton going baseline. Foul called. Max Osgood was right there. And he does get called for the foul. Hand on the wrist, they call it. 2:12 remaining first half. Alonzo Linton to the free throw line again. Missed the first one. And the second one. Because I jinxed him. Right. Janeo coming down court. Backs it out. Silva. Clamp down defensive mode. Exactly 2 minutes left in the first half. Frechette with it. His team is down by 12. 34-22. Osgood double team, kicks it out. Janeo in rhythm, can't get it to go. Rebound South, foul against Linton.
And it should be a shooting foul. 18 foul on North. Yes, it is. Yep.
Young man, number 40, do not have listed in the roster. We have some of the names I have not said yet in the 18-man roster for South. Jeremiah Pena, Anthony Agor, Devin Gates, John Champa, Shai Durham. Missed free throw, down court come the Titans. Tipped pass, Boykin gets it, he's open for the jumper from the free throw line. We have a foul called on the floor, non-shooting, actually everybody's in the penalty.
Everything's shooting down.
Yep. Foul was called against number 12 or 21. Sean Holland. So Sam McCarthy is at the free throw line. I believe it's a 1-and-1. It is, so this could be live if he misses. He hits it. 35-22, a 13-point advantage for the Titans. McCarthy with his second free throw. Rebound by Max Osgood. Down court come the Panthers. Frechette for three. Long on the shot. Janeo did a nice job of getting a hand on it. And that's out of bounds, intended for Nathan Hale. Fast break. Fails for North. Another chance for the Panthers to cut into this double-digit deficit. Janeo gives it up.
South's got to do it on the defensive end, John. They've got to be able to basically just try to stop North and turn it into the transition game and get Janeo going. That's how they started the game. They're not able to do it right now. 22 points and a half, not what they really wanted.
Xavier Williams.
And they don't want to give up
with the runner
40 in the
left-handed.
first half either. But they may be, the way things are going, with a minute left and North at 35-22.
I'm looking for number 40 in the team photo, Tom. And it's just not on the roster, so I don't know.
Yep.
Sam McCarthy makes the second one. One minute exactly left to go, 37-22. The Titans with a 15-point lead as Janeo goes against Silva here. Rohan Patel holding the ball.
And Patel, his role has changed since the Christmas tournament that we saw. He's off the bench now.
Yeah.
And another foul, and now the whistles are starting to add up.
45 seconds left to go in the half. Ryan Penkala to the line to shoot free throws. Shane LeGras checks into the game for Nathan Hale, who reluctantly comes out. Possible foul trouble for him. Penkala makes the free throw amid a chorus of boos in front of the North student section. And earns a second shot at the free throw line. This team's down 16, or 14 rather. In and out. Rebound is corralled by North. Silva with his head up in the rearview mirror. Driving, floater, no good. Difficult shot. DJ Frechette with it. 30 seconds left in the half. Janeo thought about the three, two or
He's
three
got
times.
a bigger man on him, that's why.
Yeah, McCarthy intimidated him not to take the shot. Frechette gets assaulted in the paint. Foul's going to be against.
Not a lot of discipline defensively by either team right now. You notice that, John?
Yeah.
They're basically just trying to bang bodies all the time.
Yeah. That foul went against Skylar Boykin. So with 24 seconds left to go in the first half, DJ Frechette to shoot free throws. Sinks the first one. Jordan Buckmeyer checks into the game. Skylar Boykin comes out. Frechette has a chance to make it a 12-point difference. And he does. 37-25.
North, I hold it.
Take the last shot?
Take the last shot. Either that or go in with up 12. One or the other. You know what I mean? You can't lose either way.
They have 15 seconds to work with. Silva penetrated, is going to put it up and in. Took the sure thing basket as they left the seam open for Ronnie Silva. Janeo trying to go the other way. Draws a foul.
See, that's why I wait and hold it. He could have taken that shot, would have been available to him probably right now with 5 seconds left.
Yeah. And that would be the half.
Because he would have broken down the defense.
14-point lead at the half.
Right. Instead, basically, you're going to trade. If Janelle hits these two, you're just going to trade baskets. Unless they can get a Hail Mary shot with 5 seconds left.
Yeah. And worst case scenario, he misses this, you get the rebound and you get 2 more or 3 more. 39-26, 13-point lead for North, and Kevin Janeo to shoot the second of 2 free throws. Left it short, Patel rebound, gets fouled, and he'll go to the line.
At some point, John Collins, I'm going to say it again, you got to let him play. You know? At some point, you need to let them play and bang bodies underneath. We have watched this second quarter almost entirely from the foul line.
Don't mess with the Rohan underneath. You will get called for the foul. In this game. And in the last game, we've seen some tightly whistled contests.
We've got 3 officials, so they're not going to let a lot go.
Rohan misses the second one, gets his own rebound in the corner. This is going to count for 3. They got a 5-point up court.
And that's why if you're Silva, you don't take that layup. You let the clock go down.
Because he took the shot, Southwind had a 5-point trip down the court. 2 free throws by 2 different players, and then a 3-pointer in the corner by Janeo, and we go to halftime, and it's a single-digit game, 39-30. North is on top.
You know, that's the thing. You can't do that. You need to have the discipline. I told you.
Yeah.
You go in up 12 or you go up 14 or 15. Either way. That's
instead of 14, it's 9.
9. And that's why that's the strategy. You've got to go for the last shot with under 20 seconds left to play in a game, in a half.
Coaches Illustrated right there in video on Nashua TV. I'm John Collins with Tom King and our cameraman Tim O'Neill. It is going to be a very exciting finish to this, no doubt. We've got the halftime break, but through the magic of editing, we'll come right back with the second half and the conclusion right after this. Welcome back, everybody, to the campus of Nashua High School North. John Collins with Tom King. We're getting set for the start of the second half of this Battle of the Bridge boys basketball game here late in the 2015-16 season, as North coming in with a record of 10-3 and South with a record of 8-5. We thought that North might have a bit of an advantage, and they do right now on the scoreboard, Tom, by 9 points, but it could have been greater, 39-30.
It could have been a lot greater. They were up 14 after Ronnie Silva drives the lane and hits a layup with just over 20 seconds left. But my contention was they had enough time to whittle that clock down. It was just about 26 seconds when they took the ball over the timeline. They could have, about 23, I think. They should have whittled that time down and gone for the last shot, I thought. Anyway, they're up 12. They could go up 14 going into the half. At least South doesn't score. What happens is a disaster, a rare 5-point play.
Yeah.
You know, 2 separate free throws with officials blowing the whistle on anything. Anytime there's a fight for the ball, the whistle blows underneath on rebounds. So with both teams in the penalty, South had free throw chances. They make 2 out of a possible 4, and then they get the ball to Janeo in the corner, and he hits the baseline 3-pointer at the buzzer to make it 39-30.
And that's an illustration of why coaches often say, let's play for the last shot with the lead, to guard against exactly what just happened.
In high school, it's very difficult for teams to do, but I think the more you do it, the more you instill some discipline in your team. You're able to do it in clutch situations.
Both student bodies well represented here at North. There is a New Hampshire school vacation week that is just 1 school day away, and it's going to be a busy 24 hours for both of these basketball teams because they got to play tomorrow night on the road. So they have to, I don't think, do they leave school early when they have a road game like that? Or maybe they're at night, I don't know.
No, the games are at night.
So one game is at Concord.
Concord, right.
That's North. They're going to Concord to play. And then South is going to Manchester to play at Central tomorrow evening. We did the girls game earlier. They also have games tomorrow night, but they're both at home for the girls games. So the officials are set to hand this ball over to North to do the inbound play. Samuel McCarthy will come over and handle the inbound pass. Skylar Boykin is out there. Interesting to me that Ronnie Silva doesn't take it. It's Silva up court. Hale has it in the corner. Penkela all over him, and Penkela got a hand on the ball. Boykin for the open three. Two. They say it was two. He was on the line, but it's still a basket.
I think Boykin takes a lot of the heat off of Silva, don't you?
Yeah. It's good to have the other half of the dynamic duo if you're North. Boykin and Silva in the forecourt. And the dynamic athlete, DJ Frechette, draws a foul as he goes to the line. Shielded the ball with his body, put it up with the right hand, couldn't get it to go. Has a chance to make it a single-digit deficit again. His team's down 11 as he shoots a pair of free throws. And it rattles home. 41-31. 10-point difference as DJ Frechette toes the free throw line for his second foul shot. And a make. Boykin, burst of speed. Kicks it out to Hale. Driving.
Got away with the travel there.
Seems so. Silva. Ronnie Silva hands it off to Boykin as they crisscross. He's open for three. Left it short. Silva follows it and hits. A jumper from about the free throw line for Ronnie Silva gives his team a double-digit lead again, 43-32. North, the Titans in the white jerseys on top. Panthers, of course, in the traditional purple. Frechette lost the handle. McCarthy steals it. Him and Silva actually were the only ones battling for the ball. Ronnie Silva takes it. You can't call a jump ball between two teammates. They almost did. Silva, magic. The finger roll. Lay in. His team's up 13. Janeo inside Williams, barely received that pass. Alonzo Linton on Xavier Williams.
It's a good matchup. Two good athletes going at it.
Yeah, there's a bunch of those pairings in this game. Penkela versus Hale. Hale got some arm.
Oh, that's a bad call. He got ball on that, it looked like to me, John.
Four fouls on Hale.
Just a quick whistle by a young ref who thought he had to blow it.
And he's coming out. Buddy Kim was keeping count on that. And indeed, Nate Hale's coming out of the game in foul trouble. Check in. Assistant coach for North giving the official a bit of a hard time. What is he saying? He can't put him in?
Oh, come on. This is just getting to be so much protocol. Let the kid in the game, the other kid come out.
It was almost like a passive-aggressive move by the official not to let him in the game.
Yeah, it's just Ricky Deschard is a good official, but still,
yeah,
this is over-officiating, John, in this basketball game. We've seen it throughout. Frechette's shooting three free throws.
Three free throws.
Yeah. After what I thought was another bad call.
45-34, 11-point lead for the Titans with possession. Boykin backs it away. DJ Frechette in his face. McCarthy being guarded by Penkela.
North basically holding serve right now.
Penkela's guarding Linton, and a hand check. Yeah.
Come on.
Yeah.
You know, really. Let these kids play. Same official calling it. Let these kids play a little bit.
Turnaround, jumper, partially deflected. Boykin in the crowd, skied over everybody. Schuyler moves it out top. Linton.
I just think three officials is too much for a game like this. I really do.
Silva in rhythm, misses long on the shot and well over the top. In fact, he was so over the top there was the North player. He was actually being supported by Max Osgood.
We don't have 41 for North, do we?
We don't. Wait a minute. I'm looking. I got to turn it over here. I don't know how that happens. That's Levi Gosselin.
There we go.
Levi Gosselin.
Look at this.
Wow, a scoop shot in traffic by Janeo. McCarthy's got it. Boykin's got it. Boykin got it stripped away somehow.
Let him play here. Let him play. Bodies are falling, but let him play, and they did.
Yeah. Ends up going off of Boykin out of bounds, and South will inbound it. So the scoring pace has slowed down a little bit. The intensity of the defense is still there. Janeo being guarded by Silva. To his left, DJ Frechette. Xavier Williams facing up against Linton. In the corner, Janeo's open.
Bang,
Hit,
no.
oh, it looked good off the top
Sure
of the backboard,
did.
draws
From
the
our
whistle.
angle?
Yeah.
I know it.
Oh, you could see on the edge of their
How'd he hit that?
feet.
Had he hit that with the South crowd behind him, oh, pandemonium.
They would have erupted. They wanted to.
The lead would have been back to 8 points.
If you could will a shot into a basket, that would have been a swish, but Linton in traffic, and he gets fouled possibly by Patel. Rohan was right with him. Linton did a great job of shielding the ball with his body in midair, and he'll go to the free throw line.
That fourth quarter is going to be a free throw shooting contest again, John.
Yeah.
The way they're blowing the whistles here.
Yeah. 2 free throws.
They've got to let them play. That wasn't that much contact on a shot. It didn't alter the shot, didn't affect the shot. Let them play in that situation.
They're going to call over the top against Gosselin.
And that's a ticky-tack foul.
Yeah.
What did he do there? Come on. You know, this is just 3 refs who feel they have to blow their whistles.
Janeo with it. I'm feeling that too. I don't know if crowd noise gets to officials.
I
They
have
feel
no
like they have
idea,
to
but it's just this
work
game
too hard.
cannot get any flow at all.
Linton and Williams crashed into each other. That was a good non-call. And DJ Frechette absolutely rejects Linton.
Great play. Great athletic play. Let's see if he can follow it up with a 3-pointer. No.
Xavier Williams for
Bang.
3. A 3-pointer, a spectacular block, and a tray, and we have a different game suddenly. 9-point difference. Whistle. Another foul called away from the ball. I'm losing track.
It's ridiculous. It's just unbelievable. It won't stop. It won't stop.
So I shouldn't even hope for that.
No.
Huh?
No.
The tone has been set.
Because you've got 3 refs. That's the problem.
McCarthy finds Linton. Jumper. Oh, beautiful form. Linton actually got to watch out. He shoved somebody in frustration even after he made the shot. Janeo above everybody. A floater. Kevin
Back and
Janeo.
forth they go. You know, it's just that's the kind of game it is.
Still a 9-point game as it was at halftime. It was 39-30 at half. Now it's 48-39. Both teams have scored 9 points here to start the second half. 3:20 remaining third quarter. Gosselin finds McCarthy, and Boykin has it. Linton
Jump ball.
could have got called for the travel. Holland and Linton. Sean Holland clearly a source of frustration for Alonzo Linton. Jump ball possession arrow for South as they come down court. Janeo, they call that an offensive foul.
That was a good call. That was one where the whistle should have been blown. Janeo initiated the contact by putting his arm out and pushing him. So that, to me, that's the kind of call you make in this game. Some of the others you let go. That call you make. 48-39, 3:04 to play, third quarter.
Some substitutions now. Frechette's going to take a rare breather, and Colin Morrow is in the game. Rohan Patel and Sean Holland. Xavier Williams. Silva puts the brakes on, dribbling display. Buckmeyer back to Silva. Skylar Boykin out of the game. Silva taking over point guard duties.
Nice pass.
Pick and roll. McCarthy quickly clamped down on, though, by Xavier Williams, and he took away his path to the basket. Silva for three, in and out. Off of the shin of Levi Goslin.
Yeah, he got the rebound, but then the ball knocked off his leg. But that's great defense by South. They forced the long shot by Silva. 2:32 left in the quarter. If I'm Nate Mazerolle, I want my team to get it down to around 6 or 5 by the end of this period as a limit, as basically I don't want the lead to be any further than that.
In the corner for Shet.
Yeah, he's off tonight.
Front rimmed it, yeah.
Yeah, his legs are tired, it looks like.
Up court it goes. McCarthy receives it, puts it up and in. Sam McCarthy with great hands. Frechette for three. Bang! Oh, what a relief it is for DJ Frechette and his fans. It's an 8-point game, 50-48.
42.
50-42, thank you. 8-point difference. Linton up top. Holland guarding him. 1:40 left to go, third quarter. Linton with a burst of speed. Double team, taken away, gets it back. Alonso got fouled. Too much reaching in there after the bobble. Alonzo Linton to inbound it. Buckmeyer, Silva. Janeo all over him. Back to Buckmeyer. Frechette took it away. Loose ball. Levi Goslin comes back to help out his teammate and gives it to Goslin.
That was just a simple mathematician situation there, 2 against 1, and Frechette couldn't beat both of them.
I'll tell you what, Levi Goslin with an excellent set of plays to come back and to steal the ball back from Frechette, and then to come down court, get underneath the basket on the Buckmeyer miss. Goslin gets the offensive board, puts it up and in, and gets fouled. Terrific 10 seconds of basketball from Levi Goslin, who's at the line to try to give his team an 11 or 12-point lead, up 52-42. Ronnie Silva takes a breath on the
John,
bench.
it all goes back to that first quarter run. That's the difference in the game, that 15-2 run. Oh, wow. Hits the top of the board and go in.
I thought they blew the whistle when the ball rests up there for a second.
Well,
you don't see that every day.
It's on the board.
Yeah. (53-42). North is up by 11. South inbounding it. A full court press being put on by the Titans.
Minute to play now. Just over a minute. Now we're at a minute.
Third quarter. In the corner, long shot is in and out. That was Tyler Bernard who took that shot from the corner. Bernard gets it back and he overshoots the basket. Goslin with another huge rebound, and here's Boykin back into the game for the Titans. Almost got his pocket picked by Frechette. Linton going one-on-one with Bernard. Foul.
Yeah, they grabbed him there. That was a pretty... Frechette looks back. He doesn't think it should have been called. That one I thought so because he grabbed his arm. That wasn't ticky-tack. But now, guess what, John Collins?
In the penalty?
In the penalty for Nashua North to go to the line.
South has 17 fouls with 40 seconds left to go, third
North
quarter.
With 5. So Linton at the line to shoot 2, or 1 and 1, and he misses. And look at it.
Levi Goslin again.
That's a bad call there. No reason for that. I don't blame them.
Yeah. And absolutely distraught is Max Osgood. He's
Osgood shaking his head, you know, what did I do there? I'm going for the rebound. Come on.
Doubly frustrated that he didn't box Goslin out effectively and then allowed, or the foul was called. He's shot in and out. And again, North managing to sneak in there and get these offensive rebounds. But this goes out of bounds off the Titans.
12-point game as we near the end of the third quarter.
Half a minute left in that third quarter as Janeo going up against Jordan Buckmeyer. Max Osgood holding the ball. Near side Frechette thought about taking the three. He'll take a 2-point fall away. Too difficult, doesn't go. Rebound again, Levi Goslin. And here's Skylar Boykin. Hesitates, he's looking in his rear view mirror to make sure that Penkela clears as he goes against Janeo. About 5 changes of direction, out of bounds, off of South.
Entertaining, that's for sure.
Yeah.
7.5 seconds left.
The zigzag route to the basket by Skylar Boykin.
Just please, no one call timeout with 2.7 left in the quarter, okay? That's all I ask.
That's a dig at Ricky Oliver. The North
I didn't say it, Ricky.
I did, I'm sorry.
I'd forgotten all
Threw you
about
under
it.
the bus.
I'd forgotten all about
McCarthy loses the handle. Janeo's right there, and then contact
man,
as Boykin goes for the steal.
No, you know, now it comes down to a lack of discipline. You don't want to foul anybody there. Let him drive down the floor. Now you're 1 foul away from the penalty. The entire fourth quarter, John, is going to be at either free throw line.
Well, you had a foul to give. Wouldn't it have been an easy lay-in if you let him go?
No, you just play defense.
DJ Frechette for 3. Left it short. And that'll do it in the third quarter. It is a 54-42, 12-point lead for North.
North gets the 3-point advantage. And it all comes down to this play. 1:13 left in the quarter. Osgood, was it Osgood? No, it was Goslin. Goslin gets back, gets the steal, then gets the offensive rebound, puts it in, and sinks the free throw. Those 3 points are the difference in this quarter as North outscores South by 3. They lead 54-42 going into the final period.
Yeah. Instead of a bucket for South going this way to our left, 3 points this way, 5-point difference just in that quick swing there, 10-second swing. 54-42. Nashua High North is on top. They're also on top in the standings, as we mentioned earlier, coming into the game with a record of 10-3. There's a bunch of teams in New Hampshire boys basketball Division I, bunch near the top. Right now, Pinkerton can claim the top spot, Tom, at 12-2. Then you have 4 teams at 10-3 going into tonight's action: Exeter, Central, Memorial, and North. And breathing down their necks, Merrimack and Bedford at 9-4, 9-5.
Merrimack is a game tonight. They're playing Dover because of the robotics convention at Merrimack High School on Friday.
It's been a tough season for Pembroke. They are winless at 0-14.
Well, they shouldn't be in Division I.
That's what I was going to ask you.
No, they shouldn't be there.
Yeah.
They got
Fourth
They
quarter.
got full of themselves with Matalosa coaching them. That was his school. When they won a title a couple of years ago, and they said, "Oh, we got to go Division I," and that was just a mistake. They're not at that
Double dribble
level.
against Silva. Hey, another team that's fallen off in the standings this season, Tom, is Trinity. They're 5-9.
Yep.
That's some people graduate apparently.
And so is Girton. Girton hasn't had a good year.
That's true.
Either.
Yeah.
BG at 6-8.
Fourth quarter's underway. Xavier Williams left it short. South desperately needing to make some of these shots. Down by 12, just can't find the basket. LeGras, Shane LeGras inside. McCarthy backing in the turnaround. The floater no good. Again, Goslin, how many great rebounds and loose balls can he grab? Traveling called against the Titans.
McCarthy needed to go up with that shot, I think.
Janeo with it. Underneath, Williams actually was fading out to the side. Penkela lost the handle, gets it back to Janeo. Frechette will shoot it. Bang! Nothing but net for DJ Frechette from right in front of his own bench.
That's the worry that you have if you're Steve Lane. That DJ Frechette will go off and bring his team back.
Well, he's 3 3-pointers away from tying it up if you want to look at it like that. It's 9-point difference right now. The Titans with the ball, looking for an opening. Skylar Boykin in traffic, wide open. Shane LeGras for 3, can't get it to go. DJ Frechette rebound. Up ahead to Janeo. Janeo put in the brakes on.
Gotta get it to to Frechette, let him do it.
Williams to Patel.
No.
To Janeo for 3. The netting is up over the rim.
Netting is up over the rim. They either fix that and they call time to check that.
One of the 3 officials thought it was worthy of stopping the game to fix it.
It is. It is worthy of stopping the game.
Yeah. I don't know why the other 2 officials didn't see it on the shot there. So the Titans will inbound it. Game at Nashua High North as we record this on a February 18 of 2016, late in the Division I boys basketball season. 4th quarter action to determine the winner of this Battle of the Bridge game. North is up by 9 as Silva drives baseline, finds Boykin, out of bounds off of Silva. Oh. And DJ Frechette arguing his case. I saw the ball go off Ronnie Silva, who was standing out of bounds. That's got to be South ball, and they didn't get it right, I don't think.
I don't think they did either.
Here's Lonzo Linton with the turnaround, elevates and hits. Alonzo Linton, too much athlete there for the defenders.
South cannot get over that 8, 9, 10, 11 hump.
Frechette got assaulted.
Oh yeah, they have to call that one.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Basically, I think it was Sam McCarthy who sat on his shoulder.
Yeah.
It was. A coaching moment for Nate Mazerol talking to Ryan Penkela over by the South bench. 5:48 remains in this one. DJ Frechette at the free throw line. Makes it a 10-point game, 56-46. South with the ball and shooting free throws, but down by 10 as Colin Morrow checks into the game and Kevin Janeo sits down for a rest. Frechette with free throws. Makes them both. 9-point game again. Silva has it. Colin Morrow clamped down defense in the forecourt. Silva directing traffic as he fends off Morrow with the dribble. Inside Linton, twisting in. How did he do it? Alonzo Linton.
5.5 to play.
Frechette putting on a dribbling display. And he gets fouled. It's going to be 3. Is he in the penalty?
Yeah, he was not in the act of shooting. He was passing that ball to the left.
Yeah, he was, but they're going to put him at the line.
Oh, bad call there.
You know, I think what he's saying is he was going to shoot it until he got the hand on the wrist, and then he just out of desperation passed it.
I don't agree.
You know, that's a really bizarre call.
I don't agree.
I know you don't agree, and now there's a discussion about it.
No, I know his original intent was to shoot, but he ended up not doing that, and when the contact is made, he gets the ball off to the side as a pass.
Tell you what, down 11, 3 free throws.
It's 1-1. They are going to call it 1-1.
1-1.
So it's not in the act.
Okay, so it was a pass, they decided. And he gets the first of the 1-1. Oh, okay, you got it. He is shooting a 1-1 because North is in the penalty, and he got fouled in the act of passing, was the final ruling.
And the correct one in my mind.
Yeah.
9-point game, 5:21 to play.
So Frechette doing a good job of making his free throws under pressure. And a 58-49 game, North with the ball and the lead. Silva. Stop and go dribble, gets him successfully over half court. Morrow wearing him like a shirt. Inside, Linton, double team, gets it away and it counts. Alonzo Linton cannot be stopped.
He's having quite a fourth quarter. He's got 6 points in this quarter.
Alonzo Linton
answering every move that South makes.
Yeah, refusing to let South get close on the scoreboard. And Nate Maswell's going to want a timeout after the first free throw, I think.
That was only one free
right
throw.
Now, he's
going to take a 30-second timeout.
Oh, right, there's only one free throw. He made the shot, so it's going to be a three-point play foul shot attempt. 60-49, 11 points as North is successfully keeping South at arm's length through the third quarter and the first 3 minutes of the fourth quarter.
Go back to the first quarter, okay? And it's...
South jumped out to a 10-4 lead.
Right, exactly.
To begin the game.
10-4 lead, and then North goes, Hale hits the three-pointer to ignite the run. 15-2 run. That included the Hale three.
And ever since then, it's been the same story as North stayed ahead.
They got it up to 27-20, and then Hale hits a layup with 3:26 to play in the second quarter. It puts North up 31-20, and basically that's how we're looking at it.
Yep. And for no lack of intensity by South, North keeps making their shots. They keep answering, and Alonzo Linton leading the pack here in the fourth quarter. Of course, Alonzo Linton to the line to complete his three-point play.
Biggest lead the Titans have had is 14.
Right. Misses, rebound Janeo. Takes it out to the side.
See, time is now a factor. 4:58 to play in a 12-point game.
Bichette trying to create some space.
Well, he's looking for the pick and he's getting it, but now he's going to have to bounce it inside.
Off the glass, no good by Osgood. Janeo wide open for the three, in and out. Rebound off of North. Oh!
I agree with you, John.
The officials are going to change it.
Ricky Deschard's going to overrule the official, who in my mind, that official has been the weakest of the three. He's made a lot of calls that probably should have been not called and missed on that one.
And he defers to the senior official in this case. Bichette from the corner, no good. Silva's out ahead of the field.
Yep, go all the way.
For two. Oh, a bit of a dagger there. Instead of a three-pointer for South, it turns into a bucket the other way. And you could call it a 5-point swing on the scoreboard potentially, instead of being only down by single digits. A desperation heave there by Osgood. South needs more quality looks.
Yeah, this game might be over. It all depends on the free throw line, but this game could be over.
North has a chance to get their biggest lead of the game if they make this. Silva throwing it up.
No need for that.
Yeah. Up ahead, Williams trying to save it. He does. Stone stepped out of the line. A 13-point lead for North. Just under 4 minutes left in the game. 62-49 is the score. Sam McCarthy will inbound it. South is putting on the full court press. They need the basketball in order to score and try to make a game of this in the last 4 minutes. McCarthy finds Nathan Hale in the corner. Nathan Hale back in the game despite foul trouble. He's got 4 on him.
Silva almost didn't expect that pass.
Linton in rhythm. Alonzo Linton has been an absolute force here in the fourth quarter, and it gives his team the biggest lead of the game. They're up by 16, 65-49. And the North students with the "Why So Quiet" chant. Bichette answers back. DJ Bichette.
You're never out of it when you got Bichette.
He puts the netting back up over the cylinder. That was such a perfect shot. 65-52. It's back to a 13-point difference. Nathan Hale, Boykin. Full court press.
Yeah, well, now Southie's going to have to look to foul pretty soon.
Ronnie Silva's got it. Inside, Lonzo Linton lost it. Saved it, but right to South. Kevin Janeo takes it to the hoop and lays it in. Good
Smart play by
play.
Boykin to let him go.
Linton's ahead of the field. He plays it in. Answers back immediately and keeps that 13-point lead intact. 67-54. We're under 3 minutes to play now. Janeo runs out of room, but he finds Xavier Williams, and he gets the roll just barely. It hung on the rim for eons and then went to the left and through the netting.
2.5, well, almost 2.5. 2:46 to play. It's an 11-point game. Few free three-pointers by DJ Frechette could do the trick.
Yeah. That may be part of the strategy as we look from Stephen Lane's huddle up north as our cameraman Tim O'Neill pans to the left. That's the huddle of Nate Mazerol and his South team. It's a Thursday, February 18. Just a day away from New Hampshire's school vacation week. Both of these teams have 4 games remaining on the regular season schedule after tonight's contest. The final game for North will be at Merrimack on March 1st. South's final game will be on March 4th, home against Dover. A lot of basketball we've played between then and now, including these next 2:46 to decide this one. The Titans nursing an 11-point lead as they inbounded against a full court press. McCarthy looking for an open teammate. It's Silva back to McCarthy, and Boykin's got it now. Penkela trying to pick his pocket, slaps at the ball, and he will send Skylar Boykin to the line.
Get used to it.
Yeah. What's for dinner tonight, Tom? I'm getting hungry.
I got some leftover pasta.
All right.
And that's it for the pasta until April for me. Serious crash diet coming up.
I swear I did not remember this before I asked you that question, but I just realized that my wife bought me filet mignon for later tonight.
Oh, very good, John.
I just wanted to lay that out there.
No, that's okay. That's all right, John.
I swear I didn't think of that.
In the summer, I'll have plenty of steaks by the pool while you're radioing firefighters.
That's true. That's right. I'll be locked away.
I'm not worried about that at all.
Okay. That's going to be payback.
Not at all.
Janeo going to his left. Penkela in rhythm, misses to the left. Janeo thought about a 3. Nice pass to Penkela, drew the contact.
It's a good non-call.
He lost his shoe, and I don't think he did it on his own, but yeah, good long call.
Goslin coming back in the game because North needs a little bit of the muscle underneath to get the rebounds.
You know, it's kind of like that. His shoe on the court reminded me of the shoe polish in baseball when the umpire doesn't see it, hits the batter, and then he shows him the shoe polish on the baseball. It's ref, my shoe is on the ground. I got stepped on as I went up with the ball, you know?
I'll tell you what, though, Linton's got to make free throws. He's not doing it right now.
Could it be possible that Alonzo Linton is gassed at this point? But I don't think he wants to come out. He hits the second one. It is
58-56 with 2:17 to play.
Yeah, actually, they just put the point up belatedly, so they do have a 14-point lead. Here's
69-56, 13-point lead.
13 points. Spectacular spinning move underneath the basket, but it doesn't go for DJ Frechette, and the reach around foul against Janeo. So some of the fans
are starting to head out, which is a good thing, John Collins, because it's going to take a while to get out of here.
Oh boy, yeah. If you're not familiar with the north parking lot, there's one way in and one way out.
way out.
Unless you want to walk home to Tom's house through the one opening they have for pedestrians.
Right.
Do you ever do that? You
No.
ever come to a game? No, you have to put stuff in your car and
I got a camera.
all that
so, yeah, sure.
stuff, yeah. Boykin hits it. Yeah, so it's going to be like leaving Great Woods after this one. They still call it that, and it's probably the Comcast Center now. There's a runner by Williams. He gets it to go. A lot of points scored in this game. 71-58 is the score right now.
Too many for South.
Ronnie
They
Silva.
did not want to let North get into the 70s. So
They
now
got-
North will spread it out.
Linton
and they'll
gets
look for the
fouled
call.
on the way to the basket. Only a minute and a half left to go in
Yeah,
this
at
one.
some point Nate will call off the fouls and let him play and finish it out.
Yeah,
Disappointing for Nashua South. But again, 15-2 in the first quarter, John. That was the game.
it was. But, you know, it did take a terrific performance by the young man that's at the line right now to preserve that lead throughout. Alonzo Linton just never let up, especially in the fourth
His
quarter.
fourth quarter was spectacular.
And he's the reason that South was never forgiven for giving up that run in the first quarter. Levi Goslin has been another
Well,
unsung
that's why he's
star
in
this
there.
game. Yeah,
He was in there to catch those misses.
it's
72-58. Now Goslin will go to the line. He'll shoot two.
It
One
is-
and one is out.
It is a team game. If you want to go deep in the tournament, have a championship aspirations, you got to have a lot of weapons. And North is showing some of those. In the last two games we did this week, BG and now tonight, Levi Goslin, Alonzo Linton, Sam McCarthy, Skylar Boykin, Ronnie Silva,
Right now, North is ruling on the basketball floor.
and
They
Nathan
will
Hale.
sweep
I don't want to
on
forget
their
him on foul trouble. He's
Right.
not out there, but
They will sweep on their home floor.
yeah. Girls and boys game. Did the girls game earlier. It was about a 20-point victory. This game was closer, but North able to keep South at arm's length. I feel like there was a TV timeout in there somewhere. Goslin misses the free throw. And we're into the TV station and we don't do commercials, so I don't know what the problem is. Nashua ETV, you can watch any of our games anywhere, anytime online at nashua.easystream.com. Goslin misses his free throws. Kevin Janeo, cross midcourt. DJ Frechette from way downtown, off to the left, and Kayla Skies for that
Difficult
rebound.
to make those now because your legs are tired.
Janeo with the fall away, gets the roll.
Well, it's a good play by Janeo to go for the two and not the three.
Down 12 with a minute 10 left. And
Yep.
wisely, Linton takes it up top. Boykin waits
Good
for the
pass
defense
there.
and the foul.
Foul on Janeo. Boykin will go to the line to shoot two with 1:02 to play and a 12-point game.
Well, not out of the question. I mean, you got to count on Boykin to miss and then Frechette to hit four three-pointers in the last minute. The goodbye chant from the North student body as Skylar Boykin hits the free throw, first of two, to make it a 13-point advantage, and it really looks like this one is decided. Boykin hits them both. 74-60. With exactly 1 minute remaining, Kevin Janeo with the three. It's actually an air ball. Going for the steal was Janeo, and the foul's called on DJ Frechette. Linton and Frechette kept playing. They both kept playing after the whistle. And to the line will be Alonzo Linton. And finally, he smiles. I don't think Alonso had smiled until right now in this game. Alonzo Linton, only a sophomore for North. Hits the basket and gives his team a 14-point lead, a 15-point lead, 75-60. Linton puts the brakes on. Finds Levi Goslin underneath. And Levi the lay-in. 77-60. Frechette flying toward the hoop, high off the glass. 26 seconds left to go, and Xavier Williams gets whistled for the call against Ron Silva. So Silva to the free throw line. A game that started out with such high level intensity. North finally wore down the South team and their fans here in the fourth quarter. Late in the game, it finally became apparent that North was going to win this thing. But exciting high school basketball, and the reason we enjoy doing the games as much as we do on Nashua ETV, this game a prime example. Two great schools, great teams giving it their all in front of a jam-packed gymnasium. Just an absolute treat to do this game. Tyler Bernard with the catch and shoot. Tyler for three, 78-63, a 15-point difference. North nearly losing the handle here. 10 seconds left to go. Williams bats the ball out of bounds. That's Callan O'Rourke, who's in the game for the Titans. Number 31 inbounding the ball. Sean DeZurek has it. DeZurek behind the back. Up ahead. 1 second, and that will do it. It's a North victory here in the Battle of the Bridge. On February 18, 2016, the Titans of Nashua North on their home court take it over Nashua South 78-63. For Tom King and cameraman Tim O'Neill, I'm John Collins, thanking you for watching and saying good night from Nashua High North, everybody.